So I did it again. I schizo posted the future one more time. So shortly after I made that video about Emaru and how I schizo posted the future predicting that whole Mizkif drama, I got on Threads and I said, schizo posting the future. I'm going to make it hard for Snoop Dogg and the alive members of the NWA to not notice me, which basically meant I'm going to make them notice me. And I said that on the 26th of October. Yesterday, on the 8th of November, let's see. I'm taking too long of a pause here. On the 8th of November, Doggyland Kids, which is Snoop Dogg's kids show, liked my comment. And I very rarely post anything to Snoop Dogg's Instagram, much less his Doggyland kid show. And I'm like pretty certain that Snoop Dogg is in control of Doggyland, at least their social media profile, because Snoop Dogg loves Instagram. He's posting thousands of pictures and videos on there every day. Not literally thousands, that's a bit of a hyperbole. But he is constantly active on Instagram. Actually, a lot of gangsters like really love social media like Instagram and Snapchat. Yo Gotti loves it so much he wrote a song about it, which is a whole nother story. But what I'm trying to say is I'm pretty certain that, Snoop Dogg is in charge of both Doggyland and his own personal Instagram. So I'm feeling confident that I got Snoop Dogg to like my comment on Instagram shortly after I said I'd get their attention. I schizo posted the future once again. And it kind of gives like some sort of recognition that he like knows who I am when he does that, given the fact that Snoop Dogg and I are in a Red Cross blood donation team to save children. And he contacted me on his, well, he didn't really contact me, but he acknowledged me on his children's show Instagram, which fits the theme of our friendship. It could mean nothing. It could just be an idle liking that I'm looking into far too excitedly, or it could also open doors in the future. Who knows? I mean, I've definitely now can say for a fact I've got Snoop Dogg's, at least his team, eyeballing my social media, which is going to make all the haters super jealous and mad at me. But I love it. Only God knows, But it verifies the connection I've been bragging about here on YouTube quite a bit more than when I made these videos just the other day. On another note, I want to vlog about my day a little bit. I've been having a great day so far. I went to brunch with my number and I got the super fine waitress's number. I went to brunch with my mother. I got the super fine waitress's number, and I'm plotting out my next moves regarding this potential. I don't want to say romance, but this friendship with this waitress I think is super interesting. I don't want to like put all my cards in one basket or all my eggs in one basket. I don't want to play all my cards is what I meant to say, but I confused that with put all my eggs in one basket. But I'm keeping my options open. There's several gorgeous women I am commenting and talking to, but none of them are at the level of a relationship or a romance yet. And so I'm keeping my options open, but I'm also not shutting myself down to a life of loneliness. So I'm planning out my next moves and seeing if maybe I message this woman and ask her on a date for coffee, because she keeps mentioning a coffee place she likes when she's waiting us at breakfast. Or maybe it's just a business personal relationship where it doesn't ever evolve into anything more. I'm gonna test the waters a little bit, because like I said, there's other fine gorgeous ladies I'm talking to, and maybe I like some of them more than her, but maybe I like her the most. I'll have to scope out the situation and see what's good. And so I'm really, really feeling good about that. And later today, I'm going to a No Kings meeting. Not a protest, but a meeting that has a special speaker that tells us what we can do amidst all this tyranny our current president has us under, where, millions of kids are starving because he doesn't want to release the Epstein files, and he's keeping the government shut down, thwarting, trade and traffic because he's trying to gut healthcare from millions of children, which is just completely evil. And I don't know how any MAGA supporter can like back him up when he is using food as a punishment for not getting what he wants, which is just absolutely evil, especially considering, and these are statistic facts, you can look this up, most Snaps receivers are MAGA supporters. So you're just starving yourselves by supporting a man who doesn't give a fuck about you, clearly. So I'm really interested to see what they have to say. I'm really interested to see who the speaker is. It could be someone, working for the government, or it could be someone that's been personally affected by Trump's administration. And I'm really looking forward to seeing who it is. And on another note, I still feel really ecstatic that I passed my CompTIA exam, because 3 weeks ago I thought for certain I was going to flunk out of my class, and I passed it on the first try. I'm certain I'll have a degree in no time, and it kind of looks like Pfizer has been eyeballing me out a little bit already, and there are people with my university that have gotten jobs in their dream fields while they were still working on their degrees, and I want to work in Pfizer, and I know people in my degrees have gotten jobs at Pfizer before, and I'm getting all these targeted ads from Pfizer, which I wasn't getting a month ago. And now I'm getting Pfizer is working on cancer, like on my Reddit page and on my Instagram. And based on the way, targeted ads work, somebody's listening to me through my microphone and targeting these ads towards me. I've learned all about how vicious and invasive targeted ads are. So maybe Pfizer is also looking me out in addition to Snoop Dogg. Who knows? The future is open to many possibilities. There's a wide hallway full of doors that are just waiting for me to open. And so, yeah. Anyway, I really like the pacing of this one video a day, or like one video every other day that I've been keeping up here. And I want to try to do that. Even if I have nothing really to say and it's only like a 30-second video, I want to try to like vlog here. Even if most people are hating it, some people are liking what it is I'm doing. And it's for those people that I'm still doing it for. So if you like what I'm doing, thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. It keeps me going. And maybe I'll be posting more poetry soon. I'm kind of thinking I'll take a break from the music, because honestly I'm not really that in love with the sound program. It's like free to 15-minute or $15 program you can buy online, like software as a service, and it's getting kind of old. I do enjoy like exercising my creative part of my brain and making this music, but it's honestly, I'm limited. It's only as good as the software I'm using, right? And the software I'm using isn't the best. So I think I could put out much more higher quality, more enjoyable music if I had millions of dollars like my competitors do. But I think also for having such a cheap program that's basically free, I'm doing pretty good making some music, and it's more about the message than it is the beat in my case. So anyway, I'm thinking about switching to poetry here again soon and just writing some poems, because that's essentially what I'm doing on Soundtrap, is I'm just reciting my poetry over a beat. That's all I'm doing. And some people like it and some people don't. I mean, most of it's for fun and for joke. I'm not trying to win a Grammy here. But anyway, that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching. God bless you and have a great day.